t-shirt like every day of my life.
Jeans are uncontroversial. Jeans are awesome.
Yeah, I like your jeans.
You look great in your jeans. I think I know how you're going to answer this, but I'm going to ask anyway. I mean, the president tweeted about the jeans ad, or Truth Socialed about the jeans ad, and that just seems to me like a very crazy moment for anyone, and I wondered what that was like.
It was surreal.
It was surreal. Mm-hmm. And it would be totally human. I would probably feel like thankful that somebody had my back in public, you know, and conveniently some very powerful people had my back in public. And I wondered if you felt that way.
I don't think that it's not that feeling I didn't have that feeling, but I wasn't thinking of it like that, or like of any of it. I kind of just put my phone away. I was filming every day. I'm filming Euphoria, so I'm working like 16-hour days, and I don't really bring my phone on set, so I work and then I go home and I go to sleep. So I didn't really see a lot of it.
You've made a really good case for keeping your thoughts and your life separate from that work. But the risk is that, you know, there's a chance that somebody will get some idea about what you think about certain issues and feel like, I don't want to see Christy because of that. Like, do you worry about that?
No.
The criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like, white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like, that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
So I'm not gonna be long on this. I want to keep this 5 and under. So an actress called Sydney Sweeney did it. I didn't understand this when somebody sent it to me. She did I seen the interview first. Part of the interview she did with GQ. Okay, check out the Real 101 playlist. So she did a American Eagle ad, and we live in a sensitive society about genes and what people took about it. You can go YouTube it. She was saying that white people had genetic genes. So had I seen this commercial, and I mean genes, not just genes, but genetics. Had I seen this commercial, I would have thought nothing of it. I swear to God, I wouldn't have. But people were saying that the commercial was saying she was saying that white people's genetics were superior. Okay. Me personally, I don't really care. Everybody is sensitive and all that type of stuff. I mean, if I seen the ad, I probably would have just been like getting some juice or playing on my phone at the crib. But, you know, they gave her an opportunity to sit down to address it, and she failed to address it. She failed to apologize. And I'm going to say this. If she felt like she didn't do nothing wrong, I ain't apologizing either. Like, if I feel like that wasn't the point, or I feel like what I said or what the ad was on, I'm a stand on to go talk to American Eagle. You know, I didn't write the ad. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all get mad at me? Get mad at American Eagle. You know what I'm saying? And I get what people saying, well, you know, she should have knew better. And maybe she didn't even fucking know. You know, maybe she didn't even know. But I will say this. A lot of y'all would do what a lot of these black people do. I talked about Wanda Sykes, and I got another one coming about her. They sit here and I never be a black women. I hire black women, black. Well, y'all get an opportunity to sell out y'all people for chump change. What Master P said, let me get him. He said, y'all Jewish brothers hollering at black-ish. Quick to sell a nigga out to the white bitch for 15%. That ain't even enough to pay my mother rent. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be the first ones to do some diabolical shit like this. For chump change, for 15%, that ain't even enough to pay my mom rent. You know what I'm saying? So, but she was refusing in the interview to acknowledge it And apparently she plays on a show called Euphoria. I want to say Zendaya's on that show too. I don't know what Euphoria is about, right? I think I seen it on HBO Max. But to me, I'm going to say this. And this is where I'm going to agree with her at. I ain't apologizing. If I did it, I did it. If I knew what I did, I'm not apologizing for it. Because y'all want to cyberbully me into apologizing. Now, look, my black ass, if I was in Hollywood, I couldn't do it. They were like, you got to apologize, or we going to say you did this, that, and the third. I would have to apologize when I sold my soul or my asshole in Hollywood. I understand that. But she don't have to do that. She has the complexion for the protection. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same rules for Becky and Keisha, or Becky and me, and Becky, or, it's not the same rules. So me personally, when I seen the Gene Vat, it was like 28 seconds. I ain't really think nothing now. Like, what they complaining about? I watched it once. Maybe I ain't watch it with my Dr. Umar glasses on. But they were saying that, in both, mostly GQ asked her, like, oh, you were saying that your genes were genetics. And they was like, her eyes were droopy. She was disengaged. You got to understand. Have y'all seen women on podcasts? You ask them a question, they never answer the question. It's all word salad. Most women ain't quick, critical thinkers. That is a very rare trait in women, where they can think quick, freestyle, bow. You know what I'm saying? So she's an actress. She's a vessel to the industry. And you would think, they would PR her up going into this interview. I don't think it caught her off guard. But I mean, to me, it's not a big deal. If you feel that white people's genetics are superior and that bothers you, hey, so be it. But, I'll tell you this. Every day when I go to the gym, I'm starting to see more and more white women try to build ass like women, black women. Back in the day when Sir Mix-a-Lot, had baby got back, it was, Becky, look at her butt. And now you got women, dying to get BBLs. Now you got, white women, they doing the hip abductor thing where their ass is out, and they doing this, and they doing RDLs every week, every day. They doing everything to get that voluptuous ass. Real talk. And you see a lot of the younger, kids from the white communities and the Arab communities and these communities, and their dressing, their aesthetics is based off the hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? So, you got, it is what it is. If you want to get mad because American Eagle or they did an act, get mad at American Eagle. You know what I'm saying? Boycott American Eagle like y'all did Target. Get mad at American Eagle. Get mad at American Eagle. Don't get mad at the front man. She's the front woman. She's an actress. And they're not gonna cancel her. So hey, let me know what y'all think, man. Hit the link in the description. Check out the Real 101 playlist. Hit the link in the description, the link tree. You can find me everywhere. Peace.